Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, and things started out pretty well already. I came across this Game Boy Advance lot last night. Offered her 15. She said, no, I'll stick to 25. I've had a lot of offers. I said, that's fine. I'll still pay it. Game Boy Advance. Maybe focus. It's a 101 model. Pretty blurry there. 101 model. Came with a charger. Came with Dragon Ball Z, Justice League The Flash, Yoshi Island, and Fire Emblem. So, for 25 bucks, pretty happy with that. Definitely going to be able to make my money, make a lot of money back on that, so I can fund what I got this past weekend. If you didn't check out last week's episode, please do, because it's definitely my best find yet. So I have a couple other deals lined up for this week as well, so there definitely is going to be stuff. No yard sales have posted yet. Hopefully I can track down one more community yard sale for the year, and we'll have some more luck there. So hope you enjoyed this first segment, and I'll keep you posted. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Back with another pickup, this time from the thrift store. Every once in a while you find stuff. It's close to my office. I go every day. Nintendo 64, no cords, just the standard pack. It was only $9.99. Don't see them that often. It's pretty clean. It'll clean up nice. All the buttons work pretty well. I pretty much have all the pieces for it, so I don't really have any problem picking it up for $9.99, because it's something that I can bundle and easily pick up, sell for $60 probably. This one looked like a better deal in the case. Turns out it was a little rough, but to be quite honest with you, the door broke in, I guess. I don't know. It might be just something that's a simple click or a fix. I'll take it apart. It'll definitely need cleaned. I think with the shiny ends on them have a different processor than the others. No mystery game inside, but it came with that. If nothing else, the cords, it included a power splitter, or a control splitter for multiple plugs, power cord, some aftermarket Logitech remote, and then this controller, which says DualShock 3, and I'm pretty sure it is a PlayStation controller. So for $9.99, that could have been pretty good. The buttons are all really good. Yeah, this is definitely a PlayStation 3 controller. Yeah, the buttons are all really good. It'll clean up nice. So all in all, for $4.99 or $9.99, sorry, pretty good. I actually sold a PlayStation 1 to somebody who was interested in a PlayStation 2, so I might be able to just give them a good deal and get that out of my hands, and make a little bit of money on it. But not too bad. I have a couple things I need to go pick up this afternoon, so hopefully those all work out as well. I'll keep you posted, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Alright guys, it's Tuesday night, and things have been going pretty well. Picked this up. It had been sitting on OfferUp for months. Listed at 20 bucks. I offered 10. He said, sure, come pick it up. He didn't live that far away. Controller. It has all of the inserts. Even has a game. One of the demo discs that went with it, which is probably pretty rare. The box is in pretty good condition. Downside, smoky shit. So probably definitely air it out. If nothing else, I'll be able to sell everything else that's with it. and once I get air out, the plastic air is out well, the box not always quite as much. So yeah, so there's a find. I'm actually waiting on another pickup here. Stay tuned, and I'll show you whenever he gets here. Hey guys, what's up? So I just got back, out my garage, picked up this last little pickup here. The guy took forever. I literally sat around for over an hour and a half, probably. Yeah, it was crazy. But kind of really wanted it, so I guess it had to be done. So let's kind of go through the box here and see what we got. I'll get an angle here with the light. So I inquired about this first thing here. I kind of wanted it for my collection. It's okay. I can get it back together. So it is a Fantastic Series green Nintendo 64 with the expansion pack. Reset button sticks, but it's pretty cruddy in there, so clean it up, should work fine. Does have also one of the cracked ports there, but to be honest, I don't see any reason why I can't take a port out, and I believe it probably will still work. So I'll probably switch the port out for one, that last one I got that's pretty beat up. It came with Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64, the power cable, and the AV cable. Good, and it's in here somewhere because I know I grabbed it. Ah, here we go. And the KV cables. $20. Great deal. He kept saying that he looked at my stuff, he knew that I apparently resold. We did the same thing. Sorry, I think I might be a little better at it than you. So I kind of waited around. He pulled this box with locks out of his trunk. He brought a girl named Blueberry to meet me, and he asked if I was interested in any Nintendo stuff, and he pulled out Nightmare on Elm Street. So I was like, hey, why don't you throw it in for 20 bucks? And he goes, how about 22? And then he said, because you waited, I'll give it to you. Something rattling, but the inside plastic brackets always break off. Then we started talking, and he opened his trunk, and he had a PlayStation 2 Slim. Pretty good shape, honestly. I can't really see any issues with why it would not work. It came with 3 controllers. They were his girlfriend's, and his girlfriend was not Blueberry. It also had the power adapter, and I believe there was another power adapter in there. No, one power adapter and a whole bunch of the AV cables for it, and the 3 controllers. And then he had, guess he gave me the PlayStation 1 games. Oddworld Odyssey, Pro Skater 2, and then he had Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Shrek 2. So, and it does look like it has the poster as well. So, everything there, I got that all for $20. To be honest, the controllers themselves and the AV cables, I could easily spend $20 just in that. So I picked up everything for $40. I need to definitely clean and test and get everything ready. This is what my garage looks like. It is absolutely ridiculous. So I have just piles and piles of game stuff to go through. So the next couple of days, that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I'll keep finding some good finds. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll get some more stuff through the week. Guys, it is Saturday morning. We are out. I have a yard sale at my house, so definitely wanted to get as far away from that as possible. Gone to a couple sales too far. So far, not too much. Came across this. It was $2. I don't have it. Looked cool. They apparently sold the rest of the Nintendo stuff and didn't know how that survived, so it was just laying there. They had some Kinect stuff and a PS2 Fat for $20, but that's about it. So we're going to keep heading out, see what we find, and we'll go from there. So, just came from this little yard sale that we're going to pass in a little, I don't know, apartment complex. On the tennis court, there's about 3 people out here. Not very big, but came up asking for games. She had a PlayStation 3, which I would say is pretty new. It's kind of dirty, but she said it had 3 games already on it. Has a controller, power cord, HDMI. She said 30, I said 20. She said sure, and that's how the story goes. So not too bad. I actually might take this right to my yard sale now and try to sell it for probably 60 or 70, and I'd say that's a pretty good flip. So we're gonna keep heading out, see what we come across, and we'll go from there. So that is most likely the day. It is 10 o'clock. This last little pickup that I got here, Reen Bean would definitely be pretty jealous because he says he never comes across them, and to be honest, until today, I hadn't either. But Nintendo Power. Asked for video games, didn't have any. Her son had taken them, but left all these behind. And they're pretty successive there because they make out, we got Link on there, a couple other designs. They look like some of the 2000s, not some of the newer stuff, or older original ones, but still, nonetheless. I said, how much you want for them? She goes, I don't know, $3. So a box of Nintendo Power for $3, can't complain. Definitely going to go through and see what all I have in there. Maybe get some pretty cool posters if the posters are in there. But other than that, that's it. So not a crazy day. I did find some stuff. Didn't spend a ton of money, which is also a plus. We'll see how my yard sale went and if I sold anything, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and maybe we'll find some stuff tomorrow at the flea market, but that'll be a wrap for the week. Good morning. It's 7:02. It's December 2nd, and it's super foggy and 57 degrees, and there's one last straggler of a community sale. So we are going to hit it up and see what they got. I'll keep you posted, and we'll go from there. Alright, so not a ton in this little sale here. I'm sure if I came back there'll be more people out, but I found these 2 Wii Sports in Terraria. I don't know if the Terraria will work. It has a little bit of a scratch on the bottom of it. I might be able to clean it up. The guy goes, I don't know, 50 cents. I said, alright, I'll give you $1 for both. So I can trade it into GameStop for $7. And the Wii Sports is a good bundler for a bunch of Wiis that I have to post. So we just finished up through this neighborhood. One guy said, yeah, I had a handful of Super Nintendo and Nintendo games. I must have just missed them. So that's kind of a bummer, especially late in the season. You're not going to see a whole lot of opportunity, but we're going to keep heading out, see what we come across, and I'll keep you posted. This guy right here, always ahead of me. So I just aborted this fucking sale, and I'm moving on to the next one to get ahead of them. So hopefully I can stop running into them. Good morning. It is Saturday. It's 9:15. It's about 37 degrees. There were not many yard sales out. There was a community sale that only had 1 yard sale in it. And then I came to the flea market. And I drove by, and there's like nobody here. And I said, well, I'm here, I might as well get out. And it worked out pretty damn good. So, first, Road Rash 2. For some reason, I like Genesis boxes. Paid $1 for it. Nothing special. Sega Classic Soccer. Also, paid $1 for it. Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2. It's complete. Darksiders 2 is sealed. I thought it might have traded in. It doesn't. Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom of Pain, and then Aladdin, Sonic 2, The Majors Pro Baseball, Echo the Dolphin, and Jurassic Park. So for the Game Gear games were $1 a piece. The PlayStation 2 Grand Theft Auto was $2, and the Darksiders and the Xbox game were supposed to be $3. I got all those for $10, so that was pretty good. And then this last one, this guy's prices are absurd, and I caught him slipping. So, a DS game, Pokemon, Soul Silver. I paid $22 for it, but to be honest, I have sold these for $40 to $50 all day long. So, I did pay a little bit more for it, especially at the flea market, but I know it's a quick flip, so I can double my money, so can't really beat that. So, that's all I got. I'm going to see if there's any more yard sales. If not, I'm heading home because I don't really feel that good. I have a ton of stuff that I need to sell. So that's going to be my project for the day. Oh, I did find a space heater, seeing that it's about 30 degrees in my garage. So I need to get some stuff done out there. So hopefully that will help. Stay tuned and we'll see what else we can come across. Alright guys, I know it's been a while. I'm going to give this a shot recording on my camera, because I just got the 7 Plus. I think it might come out better than my little GoPro. But it's been a while, so here are the pickups from, let's just say, a month. Let's just start with this first so I can get it out of the way. On my Instagram I had posted that I came across a sale. Green Bean could eat his heart out. It was this box of Nintendo Powers. They didn't have any games. The son had taken all the games, but they left this behind. I said, what do you want for it? They're not really worth a lot, more just collection pieces. She said $3 for the whole box. So I went through all of them. They actually do, you can see some zinc here, Link and Link here. They actually all piece together. I rearranged them because I went through all of them to see if they had the posters. These are all the ones that have cool posters that I'm going to take out and probably hang on the man cave wall. But yeah, really good find. Happy to find them. Kind of cool. They'll look good on a shelf. Let me set this down, move these out of the way, and we'll get to the rest of the videos. Okay, now we got a little bit more room. Let's start over here. So, first off, I picked up that Polaroid camera. I don't know, Chase After the Right Price usually seems to have pretty good luck with them. Pretty sure I paid $1 for it. It's pretty good condition. I don't know if it works. There was some film in it, but no exposures left on it. I might sell it as it is, or it might be kind of cool to have. Next was the flea market one day. There wasn't much there, but I got Grand Theft Auto for $4 because it was $2 per game, and because this is a dual disc, he charged me $2 for each disc, even though I explained to him they both went together. And then I managed to grab the PlayStation 2 power cord, cable, and a controller. I only paid $2 for all of that. Next was a sale that I had come to, and he had all he had was the Super Nintendo, and he goes, "It doesn't work," and he says it powers on, but nothing will play. And honestly, I don't know if you can see down in there, but if you look, it's full of crumbs. No wonder it won't play. So I think I actually will be able to get that to work. I only paid $5 for it, and to be quite honest, the power cables were worth $5 alone. So I think I can get that working. Might even experiment with painting it because it's super, super yellowed. Next, this little NES Max controller. It was going to be a slow day. I came across it. It was only $2, so no reason really not to pick it up. And next is the PlayStation 2. It was in box. The guy had $20 on it. I had actually just gone and went through all the old Letgo listings, and it was on there. So I offered him 10, and he said, yeah, sure. It had been out for a couple months. It was pretty smoky smelling, but I stuffed it full of dryer sheets and wrapped the controllers and the console all in dryer sheets, and it actually worked pretty well. I sell these all day long for $45 on eBay, so I definitely recommend picking them up if you can. I'm sure the box will probably get me a little bit more. It's in pretty good shape, honestly. A little bit at the top. It does have all the manuals as well, so and the inserts and a demo disc, so that was pretty good find for $10. Next this was actually this morning at the flea market. So I came up to, it was super cold, super rainy. I had driven by and wasn't going to stop. And I was like, whatever. I'll just get out since I'm here. That's the tough part. So walked out. First guy was pulling these out. So he wanted $1 for the PlayStation 2 games and $1 each for each of the GameCube games. And I was like, well, or the Game Gear games. I don't have a Game Gear, but I grew up on all of these except Echo the Dolphin. So that was a no-brainer. And then I just offered him 10 for everything because these were $3 each. This was $2, and these were $1, so $10 for all of them. He gladly took it. Next was a vendor who always has video games, super high priced. I saw the Pokemon Silver and asked him how much he wanted. He said $22. I was like, I'll think about it and come back. So I came back, asked him if he'd take 20. He said no, he needed to make $2 because he had $20 in it, which you need to mark them up there a little bit better. I sell this for at least $40 on eBay all day long, so that was an easy flip, even though I did pay more. And then he pulled out these two Genesis games and said $1 a piece on them. So yeah, I have a thing for Genesis boxes and the way they look on the shelves, so I had to take it. The next one was probably one of the sketchiest deals. It was these controllers, this green Nintendo 64, the two PlayStation 1 games, Nightmare on Elm Street, Grand Theft Auto, and also this PlayStation. You can see the NW on it, which means it doesn't work. The guy showed up, and the girl he was with, name was Blueberry, and it wasn't his girlfriend. So super, super sketchy. I originally went to meet him for this. It was like an hour and a half late, and I waited and waited because I really wanted it. He showed up. It didn't have a controller. It was just the system, and there were power cords with it too. And it had the expansion pack, so that was definitely a bonus. It did have this little crack in the port right there, but when the controller's plugged in, you can't even see it, and it doesn't affect how it plays. The eject button was stuck. I took the whole thing apart and cleaned it top to bottom. It works great. I use it all the time now. He had the 2 PlayStation games, and we started talking, and I said, "Do you have anything else?" And he pulled out this Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, it has a rattle, but everybody knows the tabs break off, so I'm going to break that open and clean it out, add it to the collection. I didn't have it. It's like a $35 game. And then he threw in the Grand Theft Auto. The controllers weren't too bad of condition. The one has a little tape on the end. They did smell like smoke. For some reason, he had a PlayStation 3 controller in there. So not a bad find there. And then this Logitech. I wrapped all those up as well. And then I did try to clean this, test it. It powers on, but no video display. So I might mess with it a little bit more. We'll see.